Hey, Texas, what do you think about school choice? Yeah, that's right, vouchers going to be debated during the 85th Texas legislative session, which means you're going to have Republicans divided. You'll have Democrats who are unified in being against school vouchers, and you'll have a lieutenant governor and a governor on the same page and a House Speaker who might not be on the same page. On Tuesday, there was a big school choice rally week. I guess it's National School Choice Week. Texas Governor Greg Abbott participated, as did Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick. Abbott saying, I quote, "I know Lieutenant Governor Patrick and legislative leaders from both the House and the Senate have been working on a school choice law." Abbott said, "I hope and I urge that the law reach my desk, and when it does, I will make the choice to sign it and authorize school choice in the state of Texas." Also reading from the Tribune, you've got a couple of lawmakers seeking to create a $100 million tax credit scholarship pilot program that would allow corporations to contribute to nonprofits that award students with scholarships to private schools. In return, those corporations get an insurance premium tax credit from their state tax bill. Critics argue about, of course, school vouchers and school choice. Texas Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick coming up with a new term to bring in, and that would be education savings accounts, which would be a little bit different. The filing of a bill that would have education savings accounts, according to the Texas Tribune, would allow parents to use taxpayer money for private and parochial school tuition, as well as other educational costs. The education savings accounts are expanded versions of what you've known as school vouchers, which use public money to pay for tuition cost. Now, what some of the critics say is you're going to be taking money away from public schools and giving it to these kids who want to go to private schools. And if you give money to the private schools, is it going to be enough to cover not only the kids' tuition, but also books and other educational things that they would need? It's a big debate out here in rural Texas. And by the way, for those who don't know, if you're watching this from somewhere else, we're in Lubbock, and there is some pushback in different parts, not only in Lubbock and in West Texas, but also in different parts of East Texas, places that don't have a lot of private schools, but also have a little more choice when it comes to their public schools. Here in Lubbock, you're able to move your kid around a little bit easier than you are in a place like where I grew up originally in Grand Prairie. Now that's changed a little bit. Grand Prairie, from as I know it, is what they do schools of choice, where parents can move their kids around. There's a big debate. You know, what do you do? Do you take money out of public education, give it to parents, so that way parents can take that money and do with it what they will? Or do you say we need to improve public ed and maybe make it to where kids are able to go to different schools within the public education system, make it easier for kids to go to different schools? All in all, I think the Senate will probably pass some version of school vouchers, whether it's education savings accounts, school vouchers, whatever it may be. I expect something to come out of the Senate. I still don't really expect to see any kind of voucher program come out of the House. I just don't see the support there as of right now. But if it does come out of the House, Governor Abbott will surely sign it and give parents a choice. I see both sides of this. I see the side from rural lawmakers where they say, hey, you might be hurting some of the schools out here in the more rural areas. But I also see the need for school choice and for parents who are locked in to dead-end schools throughout the state of Texas to say, you know what, I want to take my kid out of this school and put them in a better school and let them have hopefully a better future instead of being locked into a failing school. I get it. I see both sides of the argument on this. The only side of the argument that I don't understand are the Democrats, who are saying, no, we don't need to change anything at all, except throw more money at the schools and hope that will change it. Obviously, It has not. We need to improve public education, but we also, in my opinion, need to give parents more freedom to move their kids to different schools if the schools that they are locked into are failures. Tune in to the Chad Hasty Show weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on NewsTalk 95.1 FM, 790 AM KFYO. You can also, of course, follow me on Twitter, Periscope, Instagram, all the social media platforms, Chad Hasty Radio. Subscribe below to our videos, KFYO on YouTube. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you later.